bit of a fan of Valheim, are you? Yeah, that character can be difficult. It's just getting in a flow with it. So the two main builds are just going for all of the powers, or what I did there, trying to reduce it all down. So just updating the stream info. There we go. Thank you very much for the follow. Okay, so there we go. So what I'm going to do for Valheim, I think, is potentially make a new character and do a fresh start here. Because I've got quite a number of characters, as you can see. I've gone right up to Mistlands on them. This is my main. So yeah, let's do a new character. Let's give him some hair. Just go for the typical Viking look. That'll do. Go for about that. And just name him after the channel. We'll just say YeahYou. There we go. Okay, so what you can do as well is you can actually set a seed of YeahYou. I don't know what that old world is, but we'll remove that and we'll make a new one. There we go. So yeah, you don't actually have to have these random words, like you can see one in here is called Frank. You can put anything in and it will generate a seed for it. So I'll just wait for the world to load up. I'll take a bit of hydration. Oh, you've got to hydrate. You can't do a gaming session without any water. It's just taken a while to load. It's probably building the seed and the new character. There we go. So we have a lovely intro text. Your water's warm. Oh dear. As long as it's not greasy water. I hope it's just your name and nothing to do with the water you're drinking. Been sat around all day, to be fair. I'll get some fresh water now. Yes, always look after yourself. None of that filthy pond water. It's not stagnant. times you play this, you always love the start. At least I do. We have landed. You always get Hugin, so boss isn't too far, so not a bad start. What way is he? That way. Okay, let's grab some sticks first, and some stones. They'll break your bones. Got some deer there. Just punch a bush, see if we get some wood from it. There we go. So what is it we need for a hammer? We need another stone. There's one up here. So something I've done with this game is I've turned the grass down because it means that you can just see items. So like if you struggle finding mushrooms and dandelions, just turn the vegetation quality down. Just be able to spot things from miles away all of a sudden. Some people don't like it, they say it becomes too easy, but I've played it that many times that hunting for resources just it's too much of a grind now rather than being fun. The fun bit's the actual game. What do you want, Hugin? Tasty morsel. Yes. Go away, silly bird. He's helpful at the start, but he does get quite annoying with his frequency. The vegetable quality, yeah, vegetation quality. Okay, so let's make a stone axe. Then we can cut these trees down a bit quicker. I'm going to reorganize these as well. I never really use the torch, so let's stick it over an 8. So we're just going to gather a bit of wood and then make the hammer. There we go. Grab all the raspberries you can. Raspberries respawn in the same place, so it might actually be worth making a base here because we've got a number of raspberries around us. Yeah, there's quite a lot. I think I've just talked myself into it. Okay, yeah, let's make a base here. Because raspberries are great, and you always end up running around in the woods trying to find some. So that's going to kind of be our garden area with our raspberry bushes, so let's have the house next to this stone, I'd say. What do you want? Yes, I know. So for a workbench we need 10 wood, we currently have 6. That's 9. There we go, 10. So we've not got the hoe yet, but that'll be used to level the ground out once we've got it. I think we want to be level with this stone because we could use that as a little feature. So let's just stick the bench down. Now we can't use it until it's got a roof, so we need to go and get more wood. What I will do as well, before I go too far cutting trees down, is I'm just going to mark this on the map, just with a house, so we know it's home. You have dinner to go with this show. Oh, I'm glad I'm entertaining you. What are you eating? And when you start out in this, you've always got such low stamina until you get food going. Is that what you're doing, Princess Petal? You're trying to get your stamina up by eating food? Homemade lasagna. Fantastic. Oh, thank you. So if you get the block right on this, you can parry, like so. And then you do double damage, clearly, when you attack from stunned. How much have we got? 21. Let's see if that's enough to put a roof on. Love lasagna, yum yum. Yeah. So, the most simple roof in the world, just throw a little crafting bench to work. I'll rotate that bit. There we go, nice and simple. There's trees in the way a bit, I'll cut that down in a minute. So, 2 more stone to get a hoe. Danger of cutting the tree down as it might destroy the raspberry bushes. Okay, well there's 2 stone. Mum's food is always the best. Okay, so now we can level this out a bit. So if you do it near the edge, it actually raises. And we're out of stamina. There we go. So we can get a nice flat base before we start building. And never build on uneven ground. Okay. That should be a nice little starting area. So it's quite small, but it'll work. So we've only got 4 wood, we've got 15 raspberry, 9 resin. Let's go and collect some more wood. Stamina. And it's fallen towards the raspberry bushes, of course. Let's hope we didn't get rid of too many of them. Well, our wood cutting skill went up, which is good. Hello! How are we doing? Yes, I recognise your name, Dilemma. That was your World of Warcraft character, wasn't it? So just fill you in, I've just started a brand new world, brand new character, and we're still in the first day. Just a bit of Valheim. We've only just switched over from Slaver's Spire. Oh, is that tree coming down on me? Move out of the way. So we're just collecting wood. Just try and build a base. When a log starts rolling behind you, you always think it's going to hit you and then damage you. I've had it happen too many times. A little bit of stone, we'll grab that. Gonna enjoy your pie. Everyone's eating. Making me hungry, you lot. Get the cooking on the go on Valheim, aren't I? So we've got a bit of wood now. So let's build. Let's put some floor pieces down first. What should we build? What should we build? Just think, should I do a storage shed first, or a house? What do you think, chat? A storage shed or a house? A whorehouse? Well, I'm not sure we can build that on here. Does have a word house in it though, so I'm going to take your vote as house. Okay, let's do a house. Okay, so I can't get rid of this bit yet because I don't have a pickaxe. You get that after the first boss. So it's going to be a bit of a narrow, small house, but that's okay. What we can do is we can have a bit of a balcony that extends out. So we can get a nice square here. So if you look at the edge of it, you can get the snapping just right. Oh, jump improved. Lovely. So there's a square. Now we could have a little half block there so we can actually look over the edge of a balcony. Do some windows on it. And then we'll have corners as full walls for support. The back here could be the door. We'll do another window there. Okay. So I'll do it 2 blocks tall and then fill in the window piece, like so. There we go. And we're out of wood already. Look at all those raspberries. I didn't even see those, they're behind the house. Fantastic. Get the stone as well, because why not? There's quite a bit there. Oh, and we've made a friend. A wood house. Have you ever heard of the story of the 3 pigs? Shouldn't be building houses out of wood or straw. We get stone later though, so it has to be wood for now. You crafted a hoe? Yes, I did. Just gather some more wood to finish off the walls. A hoe for the whorehouse, oh dear. I'm trying to get you to behave here, chat, and you just want me to do whorehouses and things, so... So bad. What we're doing here is we're basically making your typical modern day flat. It's a box room. we're going to probably use the wood gate to fit in there nicely. So we need 24 wood for that. We've only got 3. So let's go gather some more. We'll cut a tree down this time, a big one. It's always funny because you like to build in the middle of a forest, and then you end up destroying the whole forest to build said house. And then you've just got a house in a field where the forest used to be. But you chose that location because you liked how the woods looked. It's like, oh yes, I'll live in the forest. No. I could probably eat a raspberry actually to get more stamina. Seeing as we've picked so many, we've got 21 in the inventory. Beech seeds, nice. So we can plant more trees if we need to later. That's much later though. We need to do the boss first before we do that. Build a cart and take it 2 miles out of the forest to get more wood from elsewhere. See, I don't have the bronze nails to build the cart. It's a fresh character. We don't have a pickaxe or anything, so no cart. Ah yes, yeah. It's funny because when you start a new character you think of all the things that you can do on your main, and it's like, oh, I don't have access to that. Is that coming down towards? It's going for the house, lovely. Get the domino effect of all the trees falling. It's particularly great when you're playing with friends and you're both cutting trees down and suddenly one of you just dies because the tree lands on you. You end up arguing about whose fault it is because they didn't move or because they didn't look or because you aimed at them. Let's see if we get our first death from a falling tree here because it's right above us. No, we're okay, we're good. If you hold block up it does actually stop the damage as well. So later on when you've got a shield you can actually hold the block button and you can push the tree to make it fall a certain direction. That's really handy. Let's get around to this bit of a tree. How much wood have we got now? 47, okay. I stood here so that this log wouldn't roll down the hill as soon as they split in half. So the reason I'm getting way more wood than I need is because you always run out. I'm going to need to build a roof. Oh, the stone axe broke, lovely. So yeah, I'm going to add doors, I'm going to do a roof, and then I've got to furnish the inside as well. These are our raspberry bushes here, so I'm glad it didn't destroy those. But it's good we've got extras at the back of the house now as well. We'll tidy these logs up as well. They're making the place look messy. Oh, one of them's rolled away. There we go. Okay, so we're good for wood and stone now. So we'll put the doors on. What I might do as well is just put a fire in the corner. There we go. And then just chuck a bed down. And then we can put a roof over the bed. And we should be able to sleep through the first night. While still building our house. Do a bit of roofing, because why not? Yeah, that tree needs to go, doesn't it? So I said a bit of the roofing, and I've ended up doing nearly all of the roof. Now I'm going to leave a gap for the flames to go out. And I'm actually going to section it off as well, like so. But then if it rains, the fire's going to go out. So we need a roof on it still. So I'll do some ladders up. And then we can effectively put something like this on it. I don't think I can reach from here. There we go. So now if it rains, it won't put the fire out. But it's still got ventilation. So if we check inside, there we go. Nice. It's not super pretty, but it's functional. And Hugin's on my bed. Get off my bed. It's all feathery now. Great. Right, we can sleep at night. Right, that is our first day in Valheim. Yep, successful day one, agreed. We've found a plot for a house, flattened the ground, built the house. Done a lot in just one day. So, let's put a cooking station on here, because everyone seems to be eating. So, we'll start building our little cooking area as well. So I always like to get 2 on here. You can fit a third, but it's quite cramped in my opinion. I like it just as 2 of them. I think you start getting it where it's a bit fiddly to put the meat on and take it off if you have too much on there. We're going to want a chest. So we'll put one next to the fire for now, because that can be our cooking stuff. How much wood are we on? Yeah, so we don't have enough for another, but I would have another one next to the bed for other sort of supplies. So the one next to the fire can just be for cooking. So what I'm going to do now, for efficiency, I'm going to remove the little house we built around the workbench, because that was only temporary. And remove the workbench. We're going to bring it inside. So we'll put that down there. And we do actually have the wood now for another chest, so let me just redo this a bit. So if we put them sideways, we'll get 2 on that square. So we can have 2 cooking chests. We can have like uncooked food, cooked food. And then along this wall we would have 4 chests then for materials, but we're out of wood again. Hugin brings tidings. Always with the tidings. You're off. Thanks for the stream, great to see you on. Thank you very much for joining. Take care. Okay, let's tidy up some of these stumps. There we go. So if you middle click, you do like a downward chop as well, which does more damage, but it takes more stamina and it's quite slow. It's handy for getting the ones that you can't quite reach with a normal swing. Like, sometimes you'll be stood over them. So it's 16 wood. I want about 40 so I can build these chests. Hello, Greyling. We probably want a weapon as well that's not just with stone axe, just so we can start getting weapon skill up. So, for planning ahead, the club's quite good for the swamps, because it's the damage type that the swamp's boss doesn't like. However, it's not a weapon I'm going to use here. I will reveal that when we make it. But if you want to have a guess, go ahead, post it in the chat. And we'll see if you're right. Gather up all this wood. You're stuffed. I'm glad it was filling. This is nice and calming. Yeah, it's a very chill game, isn't it? It's just nice and relaxing. Destroys our stamina, doesn't that? There we go. I hate having such little amounts when you're used to the higher level zones. It's funny because I love the opening of the game, how basic it is, but then I also hate it with how weak your character is, just for simple tasks like building. Yeah, this tree is encroaching into the house a bit, but we can't cut it down because it's too hard. We need a bronze axe, so we just kind of have to live with that for a bit. We can jump in the side as well. Luckily, enemies can't jump. Not in this zone, at least. Okay, so we can put some chests down now. Let's do them over here. There we go. You'd live in Valheim for a bit. Love it. They are actually bringing out a patch soon where you can tweak the settings of the game. So you can have it where when you die all your items are gone forever. There's no tombstone. You could have it when you die you go back and collect the items as it currently is. Or you can have it when you die you keep the items on you, so you don't have to go and collect them. So they are making a number of changes, which is quite good. So let's think about a workbench upgrade. I don't think we can actually do any until we pick up the resources to do so. So for now, let's just dump some stuff in here. There we go. We'll take 5 with us, because why not? Should we get a weapon of some sort? We could do a club, I guess, couldn't we? It's not the weapon I will be using, but it's a weapon at least, so that we can still cut wood after lots of fighting. If you press R as well, it puts it on your back, and then press it again and it auto equips. So it's good for like a shield and a weapon. Instead of having to press the two buttons, you can just press R. Right, we want pigs and deer. So this is half the trouble, you end up looking for things. Sometimes you find loads, other times you don't. I don't want Greyling. So we'll kill him. Oh, there's the mushrooms. Grab those. I'll mark it as well. So, mushrooms. There we go. I don't need to mark the raspberries at a house because they're at a house, we're always going to see them. But when you're out in the wilds, it's good to mark these. Because then you can quickly get a route where you go, right, I'm going to go gather mushrooms, and you visit all of the mushroom markers. There's another cluster, so put that on that. We're finding lots of mushrooms but no pigs. I think the Greylings have eaten all the pigs. Greedy little things. Mushies, yes. Lots of mushies. Might as well get the stone because it's hard to get when we don't have a pickaxe. It's a lot easier to get when you've got a pickaxe. More mushrooms. Those damn sweatoids. Yes. So we've got a friend who calls Greylings sweatoids. I have no idea why or where it came from, but it's a thing. And we've just kind of adopted that now. Come on, where are the pigs? Okay, here's the boss summoning bit. We need to kill deer before we can do that. There's a pig! Oh, don't be a bore. Get the block time in the hole there. We'll leave a raspberry. There we go. So we can make a few things now that we've got leather scraps. Oh, more raspberries. Oh wow, okay. I seem to have got a lot of raspberries on this seed. If anyone else wants to play on this world exactly how it is, the seed is just YeahYou. Because you can just put any text in, it doesn't have to be a random string or a generated one. More raspberries. Wow, lots and lots of raspberries. mark that one. So yeah, if we run out and we have to do a raspberry run, at least we know where they are. Nice big oak there. Alright, let's just go exploring because we need pigs. We've got our home marked, we can make our way back. Ooh, nice open field here. I see a building. I love the generated buildings that we've added to this. Nothing inside this one. Oh, don't get stuck. It's another raspberry. I won't mark that because it's only one. Oh good, the mist has cleared. Right, we should actually be able to see a bit further now. Okay, so there's another building up here. Let's see if there's a hive in it. It'd be nice if we get some bees. Pigs is the main goal though. We need some trousers. The legs are getting cold. You need a wireless keyboard. You need to summon me some pigs. That's what you need. Raspberries. So you can actually play this game on a controller as well. I know that's what you've been doing for a while. Uses witchcraft to summon piggies. Oh, please do. You're in bed chilling, laptop's on the floor. Yeah. You can actually join on your phone and do the chat on your phone. Because what I'm doing while gaming is I'm actually using my phone to read the chat. Because I only have one monitor rather than two. I've got a TV next to me, but that's just hooked up to a PS5, so the PC itself is just on one monitor. Clash of Clans on your phone. Fair. Multitasking. That's good. Alright, where are the pigs? Has someone already been on this world and eaten them all? They've just left loads of raspberry bushes and mushrooms. Yeah, that's why I didn't read that chat out. Well done, Princess Belle. You're not getting me to say that, you're gonna have to try harder. I swear everyone opens the chat like, what did she say? What did she say? Oh, we've got another building here. This is quite a nice one. No beehives either though. A mushroom round back, just one. Oh, hello, little cluster of mushrooms here. Let's mark those. You have a vegan seed, no piggies or honey for you. I think I might. Yes, So we have the vegetarian Viking now. I mean, I didn't intend to do a pacifist run, but without any piggies. Oh wow, look at all the raspberries over here. If I pick these, we're not going to get some angry NPC farmer come after me, are we? Get one of the dwarves from the Mistlands come and slap us. There's mushrooms there. 14 from that. I'm glad you were counting. Mushrooms. There we go. So yeah, it's not like I'm not looking because I'm spotting all of these things. Oh, there's a deer. Can we sneak up on said deer? There we go, we've got a deer. Fantastic. And a greyling. If we could eat greyling flesh, then I wouldn't mind. But we can't. We need to hunt them and eat them. And there wouldn't be so many of them. Got a nice little stone balanced in the air there. We'll take the bones. Just to learn anything from it. Well, there's dandelions here. It's getting dark, so I think day 2 is nowhere near as productive as day 1 because we couldn't find the pigs. However, we have got a good inventory going now. I'm just gonna fill in this blank spot on the map. Interestingly, we don't have any water around us either. That was the route that we flew in, I think. But yeah, there's so yeah, we flew like so. I wonder if I expand out this way, I might find some water. Water's important because we'll get flint and we'll find neck. Okay. I think it's probably time to head back. So we want to go this way. Oh, pig. Wonderful. They're scared of fire, so if I put the fire away. There we go. So yeah, if you don't want to be attacked by pigs, hold a fire, because they will run away. They might do the odd attack, but nowhere near as much as normal. Same with Greylings, they're scared of fire as well. And if you unequip the club, you can actually hit them with the torch, and it does quite a lot of damage. You get like a burning over time effect as well. It's pretty useless against skeletons though. You want to use a club against that. So yeah, I'll show you what I mean here. Oh, they changed it. Torch. Ah, there we go. So the torch was in my offhand. I unequipped and re-equipped, and it's now in the main hand. So there we go. As soon as you get the club, you swap hands. Okay, so we want to go this way. Is that a pig right next to our house? Unbelievable. We went all that way searching for pigs and there's one right here. Don't believe it. And there's another one up on the hill there. That's just typical, isn't it? Wow. Zoomed it in because of trees. We wouldn't have been able to see that otherwise. Where'd that deer go? I got a hit on it. So just run away. Yeah. You summoned them to my house while I was away in attempts to help. Wonderful. Could you summon them inside the house? On the little fire, so they cook themselves. Okay, let's sleep the night. Okay, let's do some inventory management because we've got quite a lot on us now. Let's get the food in this one. Wow, we've got a lot of raspberries. Okay, so we can cook these. We'll just carry on managing inventory first though. Okay, let's get wood and stone together and then we'll have hides here. And then valuables here. Bone can go with hide because it's dead things. They're things that grow, kind of. There we go. And we can cook these. So, a tip as well for the fire, for when you're cooking. Sometimes you'll grab the food and it will spit it out towards the wall, away from you. When you place the fire, if you look at the bottom middle square, there's red arrows, and that points in what direction the food comes out. So if you've placed it like that against a wall, it's going to spit the food out against the wall. Normally it does it in the direction you're standing, but as a default it will follow that direction if it can't pick up your position. So that can just help you rather than getting food stuck in the back corner and then burning yourself in the fire trying to get it. So we can cook those last two bits. Put the cooked food separate from the raw food because, you know, health and safety. We're going to have a number of stars hygiene rating above the door eventually. If you leave it on for too long it turns to coal. We don't want that. Brilliant, so we've got a variety of foods now. So the red forks, these are giving us more health. Yellow forks are stamina, white forks are perfectly mixed between the two, balanced. We're a bit low, so we'll just eat a raspberry because we've got most of those. I'm always a hoarder with food, I don't use it unless I have to. constantly forgetting to have food. So, can we have a look at workbench upgrades yet? No. I think we need to find flint. So, let's see if there's water in the other direction from the place we spawned. So we'll just run down this hill. More raspberries. Raspberries everywhere. We actually don't have to take raspberries out with us because we're guaranteed to pick them up. Just mark that as well. Always zoom it into the maximum level as well when you mark things, because then it's the most accurate position for the pin that you've added. So yeah, mushrooms and raspberries at the Powers portal. Okay, do we have water of some kind? Okay, let's mark these. Raspberries. Lovely. That's got them mushrooms actually, so let's mark that as well. You end up where the map is quite full, but something you can do if it's a bit too full, you can right click here and it will hide all of the ones of that type, so it can just take out the clutter. So it's always good to record things. I don't think you can over record in this game. Oh, a pig. There we go. I'm on the lookout now for more boar. Raspberries. Oh, in here we have a beehive. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to gather a bit of wood, and I'll show you why. There's a trick to beehives, like normally you'd shoot them with a bow, but we don't have a bow yet. So it's a little trick that I've picked up. When you attack a beehive, it does poison damage to you, because they sting you. Way more than 10, I only wanted 10. So let's put a workbench down. And then we can actually destroy. And if we get rid of the piece that the beehive was on, the bee just drops down. So we've got the queen bee, and we didn't have to spend ages whacking it, and we didn't get poisoned. So, just an easy way there of harvesting a beehive. And then we can take the wood that we used for the workbench. So yeah, little tips like that you pick up when you've been playing this a lot. I think I see some water down there. Oh dear, it saw me. Is the other one gonna see? Yeah. I was hoping not, but oh well. As I say, we've not got a bow yet, so I won't waste too much time just running around after them. Okay. So it's a little pond. Not connected to anything, but there's some neck that have just spawned in. That's quite funny, they spawned in the air and sort of jumped down to the ground. And we've got flint. There we go. Flint is handy. So now we can do workbench upgrades. I'm going to kill the neck, because we can cook their tails. I love the way they sort of waddle when they walk. Grab as much flint as we can. Great. Oh, is that a village? Should I mark this pond on the map? So normally I'd say no, because you can quite easily spot where the water is, but actually that's a good point. It's quite small, it's quite pixelated, so yeah, maybe. We'll just call it pond, if we can type it correctly. Good point. Yeah, there isn't much water around at all. It's a bit of a weird map, this one. Nice little village here, though. It's a deer in the middle of a village. I wonder if I can sneak up on it. It spotted me, okay. Ah, there is a pig though. We'll have the pig. So we did extra damage there because it wasn't alerted to our presence. So it was as if it was stunned. Right, let's check inside each of these buildings, see if there's anything. There's a chest. Oh yes, let's take that. So we're just going to grab everything that we can. So a good tactic as well sometimes is just put a workbench down, repair the building, fill in the gaps, repair the beds, or I think you can't repair them, so you destroy them and then make new ones, and you've got yourself a nice little village home. And it doesn't take up too much of your wood, so you're not spending ages like in the woods cutting them down. So that's quite a nice little village. Might find a use for it in future, so we'll mark it. We'll do a house. We'll do this one. So it's a bit different. That is not how you spell village, wow. There we go. Okay. Still on the hunt for some more water. So this has all been meadows so far, but this is now black forest. So we don't want to go in there yet because we don't even have a full set of armor, we've got bare legs. This is dangerous. Yes, I know, Hugin, I know. Aha, there's a little river though. With lots of neck. Let's not fight him with a hammer, let's fight him with a club. There we go. We can eat those now. There we go. So we've got 3 different food types on. 120 stamina. There we are. So there's a couple of neck here. So we'll just kill these. And then I'm going to collect all the flint that I can. And I'll mark the start of the river. Let's do a round one. So yeah, if we ever need to come back for more flint or necktail, we know where to go. Because again, you can't really see it on the map. Normally you can spot water quite easily. Oh, this actually goes into a black forest. Is that out to the sea though? Let's just see if we can get there. We risk being attacked by something like a troll, but it does, it goes to the ocean. Okay, this is good. House chores are done, got Diablo on PS5 going. And you're on my bed on the laptop. I assume you mean Diablo 3 there, because 4's not out yet. Village looking pretty cool, nothing like our original base. Oh, I know mate, I know. Our original base was amazing. Oh, that's a big troll. It's like a bluey green, he must be like a 1 or 2 star troll. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from him. Yeah, he's a big boy. Let's not fight him yet. So yeah, you can see quite clearly on the map where the ocean is now. Right, I think we got enough stuff to take back. Let's go and offload this into the house, because it's probably not long until it starts getting dark in game again. There's another neck. How did I miss that one? Or did it respawn? I think it respawned. There's another one down here, and another there, yeah. So I've got quite a fast respawn rate if you run away from them. So hopefully we'll find some pigs on the way back. And then I'll use the leather scraps, and I think I'll make a bow so we can start getting these deer. There's a skeleton up here, and that looks a lot like a crypt. Yeah, because they're guarding it. So I'm going to stay a distance from it, but I'm going to mark it. They can fight it out of each other. Oh, and the little birds come to watch as well. Lovely. Is that one of Odin's ravens? They just killed some pigs. Those skeletons, honestly. Okay, he's quite weak, so let's take him down. There we go. Yeah, they killed some pigs, so we'll just take the scraps and the meat. So it actually helped us there, so that's fine. There's more neck in the pond. Having a lovely little swim, just bathing themselves. Looks like all the raspberries are on this bush again as well. I don't think we tagged this one before actually, because there's no marker here. Tag that now. Raspberries. Right, we'll get this other neck. Cooked neck meat actually gives you pretty good stats early on at this point in this game. And they're quite easy to get. So we might as well grab them. And then we'll go back to the house. And we'll get any pigs on the way that we see. Might as well get the bone. Oh, there's another little pond. A little bit of flint. There isn't a neck spawner here though. That's good for flint. So I'll mark that. Because yeah, this seed doesn't have a lot of water on it for where we started. I'm sure there'll be loads, there'll be like huge oceans, but certainly not where we spawned in. I can see raspberries on it, there we go. I just wouldn't grab it for a minute then. Looking out for anything that might be of interest. There's a pig, lovely. We like piggies. Wonderful. So you can ping with the middle click as well. So then you can, yeah, that way. We're up to 13 on our club skill now, which isn't bad. Oh, we got some deer. I'm gonna make a bow, but let's see if we can sneak up behind this one. There we go. The other one runs away, but we got one of them. Right, back to the house. The campfire's still going. The one we made on day one. Not put any more wood in it. I just placed the fire and didn't put any additional in. Just one fuel, so it's great. Do we get a dream? Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Nope, no dream. Comfort 4, not bad. Okay. I think we want a bow, don't we? But we need 8 leather scraps for that. We've got 5 on us. Do we have another 3? Yeah, we got 4. Nice. Okay, let's make the bow. Alright, we should be able to shoot these deer now. Let's put these in here. Oh, we've got a bee as well. We need to put a hive out. I forgot we collected that. So, just try and keep these a bit organised. Put that under the bow. So we've actually already got 49 flint head arrows just from picking things out of chests. That's not bad going. Let's put the trophies in now. Okay, so we'll take 10 wood and the bee, and let's make a hive. So what you can actually do with these, you can mount them on the side of a building, like so. So we can just put it there. The bees are happy. Good. If the bees are happy, then I'm happy, because we'll get good mead then, and I do like my mead. Can we do any workbench upgrades? I keep realising things as I'm about to leave the house. Chopping block, 10 wood, 10 flint. We could probably do that one. So yeah, we can get a chopping block in there, that fits nicely. And we can make fire arrows and leather armor, deer hide cape, flint head arrow. Fantastic. Tanning rack, we're a bit far away from. 20 leather scraps, 5 deer hide, 15 flint, 10 wood. That's going to take us a while. So 4 leather scraps for a shield. There's a style button as well. You can apply a style to the shields. Don't ever just make the boring wooden one unless that's your thing. Style it a bit. So 5 scraps for the rag pants. How many did we have? 1 and 3 deer hide. So yeah, we can't really do much now without going out and getting more materials. What I'm going to do as well is just put in another chest. I know we've got a lot already, but it's good to keep them organised. And I'm just going to put in things that I'm not using. So where we've got extra torches or we've got old gear or old weapons, just chuck them in there next to the bed. Okay. And we've got some food to cook. We can stack those like that, organise it a bit better. There we go. So yeah, quite a bit of food. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's watched. On my Twitch channel about section, I do have a Discord server that I've set up, and whenever I finish streaming I will just be hanging out in the voice chat on there just for a bit, just so you can chill with me and have a chat. I'll find out a bit about you as well that way. Yeah, we've been going for 2 hours 9 minutes now, so I'm gonna cook this food and then I think I might end it there, because otherwise I'm going to be playing this all night long, which is always a trap that I fall into with Valheim. You just spend forever on it. I think it was last year for the Easter bank holiday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, I just did 3 days straight on Valheim. It was great. Absolutely loved it. Well done, thank you for a great stream. Thank you very much for joining me for it. There is no room. So I said before about the necktail being quite strong. You get 25 health from it and 8 stamina. You get 35 from the deer meat, 30 from the boar meat. So they are better, but the necktail is so abundant because you just go to water and they respawn so quickly. So yeah, if you're ever struggling for health foods, just get loads of grilled necktail. You get 7 health from the raspberries, 15 from mushrooms. So if you paired the grilled necktail and the mushrooms, you're getting an extra 40 health. And that's without going after boar and deer, which might be harder to find. Cool. So, I'm probably gonna stop it there, but thank you to everybody who's been watching and who has followed. And thank you again. So once again, you can join my Discord if you want. It's on my About section on the Twitch channel. Thank you very much, everybody. See you later. Bye.